How to throw a javelin. The rules of javelin throw. Who knew the weapon of defense could become a symbol of athletic excellence? The javelin. The javelin throw is a track and field event where the winner is determined by throwing a spear-like object called a javelin, the farthest among all participants. Here we're gonna find out how to throw a javelin and the rules for it. And yes, if you're wondering throwing off what can make you stand out, then throw a javelin. Let's get started. Before we dive into the rules of javelin, let's understand a bit about its structure. Interestingly, the size of the javelin varies, depending on whether you are participating in a pentathlon or a decathlon. For men, the javelin measures 2.6 meters in length and weighs approximately 800 grams. For women, it's slightly shorter and lighter. The javelin is thrown directly forward with an over-the-shoulder motion into a 29-degree sector marked on the field. Now that you know what javelin throwing is and what it looks like, let's dive deeper into the rules of the game. The official rules of javelin throwing in the Olympics can be classified into several sections. Section 1. Clothing rules. Think you can wear your cool hoodie and fingerless gloves to compete? Then think again. In official Olympic competition, you must wear your team uniform, and no tripping or wearing gloves are allowed, except in the case where you have a wound that needs protection. Section 2. Throwing rules. To be an eligible player, you must follow these crucial rules while throwing the javelin. Scratch line rule. During the throw, the athlete must not touch the scratch line or the ground outside the line that marks the runway. Legal sector rule. The thrown javelin must land inside the legal sector, which covers 28.96% of the area. Runway rule. Throwers are provided with a 4-meter wide runway to gain momentum for the throw. Direction rule. The athlete is not allowed to turn their back completely in the direction of the throw. Landing rule. The javelin must make a mark on the ground and not stick to it. Section 3. Foul rules. Even if you're doing everything right, you can still get a warning of being disqualified if you are in a foul condition according to the officials. Here are the conditions that can lead to a foul. Scratch line fault. When any part of your body touches the scratch line. Time fault. If you don't throw the javelin within 60 seconds of having your name called. Sector line fault. If the javelin touches the sector line. Runway exit fault. If you leave the runway before the javelin has landed. Exit protocol fault. If you don't exit the runway from behind the scratch line. Section 4. Rules of competition. By now, you're probably wondering how you'll be judged among your competitors. Well, for this, each competitor will have 3 initial throws. These 3 initial throws will get you into the top 8. And your next 3 throws will determine the champion. Tiebreaker rule. In the event of a tie between 2 or more athletes, a tiebreaker procedure will be followed. The tied athletes will have an additional throw, known as tiebreaker throw, and the tiebreaker throws will keep happening until we have a clear winner. Whew, that's it. You've now mastered the rules and techniques of the game of javelin. It's time to put your knowledge into practice and experience the real art of javelin throwing. Remember, the limit is the sky, literally, in javelin. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to Animation Builders and hit the bell icon to stay updated. Thanks for watching and happy throwing!